nicely to the Man City section. So obviously, we'll be reviewing Man City. How do you think your month of games went so far? And what's your prospects for the season?
I think like the draw against what was it? Southampton. I think we should have won that game for sure. And then the loss to Crystal Palace is just like wow. Like
Carbon,
Wait,
you guys are actually trash. There's no way you lost.
Like these early losses.
Good to the season. I can't lie. It's like Palace.
They have
good though.
Vieira has done a great job to transform.
Gallagher's really good, dude.
So good. Oh my goodness, he's so nice. But yeah, continue. Yeah, on the match.
Like we have these like early losses that like we shouldn't be losing these games, like or tying these games. But I think like we've dominated Chelsea. We should have beat Liverpool kinda, and then we dominated like Arsenal and United. Like we played every big six side already, and most of the games we've played better.
Chelsea and City have played everyone but one team, and I think Liverpool haven't played either one or two. Like we've all played pretty much the big six already.
No, we played all the big six already.
Wait, you played? Oh yeah, they just played United. Yeah, they played. Yeah, so they
beat United. They beat Arsenal, they beat Chelsea,
and they drew Liverpool.
And they lost to Spurs.
Yeah, they lost to Spurs. Oh my goodness, there's no way you lost to Spurs.
That was the first game of the season.
That's crazy. That's crazy.
Like these losses, but I think like we're catching our stride soon. Like I think by January and like February we'll be like in there, like top of the league, like Champions League knockouts and everything. But
was this the month that you got slapped by PSG?
I think it was last month.
No, it was this month. It was at the start of this month, wasn't it?
I think so.
November now, so like it was October.
Oh, and we meant October. We're talking about October.
Yeah.
We mean like October game.
October.
Yeah. Because only been a week in this, so we can't go.
We play them soon. I think we play them next week.
Next week after the international break.
Yeah, after international break. So we play them. That'll be an interesting game. I think we'll beat them too. So.
No, you won't.
I mean, they
beat PSG. I can't lie. I'm not really convinced by PSG, you know.
Bro, they're not, but like PSG knows that City doesn't have a striker, and they're just gonna cross the ball to fucking Foden and Sterling all game. So
I mean, we beat them last year twice with no striker as well. So
yeah, but they didn't know. Now they know clearly.
I mean, they had 2 legs to prepare for us. So but we'll see.
Perhaps
we'll see. For sure, they were home last game, so we're home this game. We play better at home anyways.
Etihad does not matter. Like 50 people show up.
PSG, I'm not convinced by.
No, I'm not convinced by PSG. So.
Oh, I'm not convinced either. They're just better than City.
I don't even think that's true. I think City and Bayern are probably the best in the world.
And Madrid.
And Chelsea. Wait, Madrid?
Or Carvajal, yeah, Madrid's there.
Spot the odd one out, I like.
But you know, it's gonna be an interesting season for sure. Like January, like I prefer to buy a striker because I think it was gonna be the same around last year. Like we're gonna need a striker. People say, oh, if City bought a striker, they'd win the Champions League and everything. So maybe Pep's tempted to buy a striker in January, but I don't know. We'll have to see for sure.
May I interest you in
Mariano?
Nah, Mariano. Mariano had a good
game. Benzema, like a loan.
It must have Benzema.
Hazard played striker yesterday. You want Hazard? He's nice.
Sure, we'll take him back for free. I told you.
You can go back to Chelsea for sure.
Yeah, I'll drive him there.
Bro, he's still better than Ziyech, so okay.
Other than that, I'm happy with the result. You know, obviously we beat United. You know, our biggest rivals for sure. So it's looking good for our season. I'm excited to watch the rest of the season. Excited to see us win the Champions League and the league. So we'll see.
These are nice clips. All right, that's nice. That's nice. Okay. All right, well, I want to ask you something. Obviously, since now you guys have played the majority of the big teams, how do you feel with obviously not having a striker with the season? Do you think you'll be able to sustain to the end? Because obviously you said you want to potentially go for one in January, but if you don't, do you still have the same belief in your team without that striker?
I do. Like I think because yesterday it was like Bernardo playing false 9, like / Kevin, like they'll switch a bit, and Foden on the left, which Foden should be on the left because that's his best position.
His position, agreed.
Like he's our best left winger for sure. So so like with Foden on the left, a striker in the middle, like it is. The odd one now would be like Kevin or Bernardo or Gundogan. I feel like they should all start. So like I'm comfortable with both. Like if we get a striker or if we don't, because with our best 11, I think we could beat anyone. So
yeah,
that
can go.
answers your question.
So about Grealish, huh? Because you said that Foden's your best left winger. So what happens to Grealish? He doesn't play.
I lie in low socks, man, Mister. I love to fall on the ground, Mister. I ain't better than ESR.
Grealish is good, but if you look at Grealish in his career, he's never been that guy that produces like 50 goals, 50 assists. You know what I mean? Like,
so that's funny because now he's not that guy. Now he's not that guy.
That's at 50 goals.
like
Now
he's not a.
Now
He's a creative player.
Okay.
He barely touches 15. G, we're talking about 50.
But you know what I mean? He's not like an output monster.
Yeah. 100.
So if people expect him to put that, then they're gonna judge him like, oh, he's a flop. He's not that type of player. But like when he's played, he's been good for us. But like it's
really,
like he puts up assists. Like he's been good. Like the way we play it, he can keep the ball. Like he's creative. Like he makes those passes before assists, like those 3 assists and stuff. But like in games where like people know that we have no striker and they're gonna sit back, like he offers no pace in behind like Foden. Like he's not clinical like Foden. So like
Foden. Okay.
In my opinion, Foden is better than him.
Yeah. To build up on that, because you obviously said that, and I agree with you on all of that. One thing I want to say, because I saw some City fans and I talked to one, and they used to complain that sometimes he's a little too repetitive. That sometimes when the games where you feel as if you need something, he does the same thing over and over again. It becomes a little too repetitive in times when it comes to that. Do you find the same thing with it, or what'd you say?
Yeah, I mean, like a good fullback, like Hakimi, like he knows like what Grealish wants to do, like turn on his right foot and try to cut in. Like he's kind of like that. He's kind of repetitive like, what he does. Like Foden offers like more versatility and
unpredictability. Exactly.
Unpredictability. Like you don't know what Foden's gonna do. Like he's gonna drive past your passes. So
and then my final question, since now with Grealish, obviously, he'll have the whole season before we actually judge his whole season. Do you still think that the Grealish signing was important, or would you rather you guys focus your attention on the striker and not have got Grealish?
I mean, if you look at it like he's not an upgrade to Foden. Like they're different type of players, but he's not like an upgrade. So if we're gonna spend 100 mil on the left wing, and we already have Foden, like he has to be better than Foden. So like, I don't think he was needed, even though he's a good player for sure. But like, I don't think he is needed. Like if we spent that money on Haaland or Kane, even though Kane's not having a good season, but like Kane, for example, like it would have been a better purchase for sure.
The purchase for sure. I hear that. That's right. No, that sounds proper. I mean, obviously, unless anyone else wants to ask any other questions, I think that sums up nicely about Man City. Obviously, you guys are looking good. You obviously had your shaky starts. Obviously, carbon talent, man like Gallagher had to, help Chelsea a little bit. But yeah, no, I think you guys are going to be strong by the end of the season. You'll be obviously competing for all the things. I think it's looking like a good 3-horse title race with Liverpool as well. So we'll see how it goes around January by the end, of course. But yeah. Unless anyone else, that will wrap up obviously the Man City and the Man United section. So obviously, please like, comment, share, subscribe, and let us know what you think about both sides of Manchester. Do you believe Ronaldo is the problem, like Tony's friend emphasized, or do you think you should go to hell if you have that same opinion, like or you also believe in Man City to win the league and Champions League without a false 9? And let us know your opinions. So thank you. Like, comment, share.
Young millionaire mentality. Why you keep ghosting me?